Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Avery Peterson. It's been a couple of weeks, and as the weeks go by, uh, the videos increase, the content actually gets better. I urge all of you to make sure that you keep on subscribing, keep on commenting. The rawer the comments are, the more truthful they are, the better. I'm going to add a few things onto my channel. Firstly, starting off with the podcast. Not the podcast, the podcast. Because a podcast is strictly South African. I'm going to be, having a whole lot of South African guests. So within the podcast, my first guest, I don't know who that lucky person will be. They'll let me know. That's one. Two, Jack the Crack is a new camera guy. You guys are also gonna see a whole lot of him, and we're also gonna have a bit of a book session as well. It's been a couple of months. My homeboy Ntsikelelo has been he's the author of this book here. Um, Jeez, reimagining myself. Brilliant book. Matter of fact, this book was all that I needed a couple of months ago just to really get started. So before the whole COVID-19 lockdown, etc., I was locked down on the principles which were jotted down in this book. It's probably South African, written by Ntsikelelo Mzimbuvu. I will be doing the audio, mind you. You know what I mean? I'm squeezing myself up in there. Yeah. So make sure that you comment. Make sure that you also subscribe. Is there anything else you would also just like me to add on? And just remember, South Africa has got a wonderful and has got a really, we've got a juicy history. Our history has got substance. We've got apartheid in our history. We've got Verwoerd, we've got de Klerk, we've got Steve Biko, like revolutionaries. We've got Mandela. You know what I mean? So let's go back and have a look at our history, because the moment, to a certain extent, we have kind of taken the blow, in my opinion, and this is just my own personal opinion. I have an opinion now, so I'm gonna let it be known. But we have kind of, taken this, whole lockdown, like in shock. You know what I'm saying? You know, people that don't take narcotics are all of a sudden acting as if they've been dope fiends. For example, I went to the petrol station early on today to pour in, fuel, and so I'm at the tank, etc. Just doing my, usual, selling, like my secondhand clothes, just to score a buck, quality clothing that is, you know. And so I'm like pouring in gas, and I walk into the store, buy myself some airtime, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I gotta take a piss. I ask for the bathroom. They're like, no, the bathroom is closed to all customers. I said, oh, okay, so where's the open bathroom to customers? They're like, no, 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 we've totally closed down the toilets to all customers. The only available toilets are for staff. I said, so if I need a piss, then where am I going to piss? I'm like, okay, then I'm going to go take a piss there. So I go and I take a piss, like right next to the ATM machines, literally in public because I was pressed. And I'm like, okay, but now what if, like there's a person, like what if a lady needs to use the loo? Then what is she supposed to do? You know what I mean? So, fortunately, like one of the managers are there, or like the owners of the actual garage, and I'm like, excuse me, like when are you guys gonna open up the toilet? And he's like, oh no, man, due to this COVID-19, we can't. I said, okay, but the shops are open where you're selling sweets and chocolate and airtime and juice, etc. That's open. The petrol tanks are open for us to pour fuel, but the toilets to customers are closed. have you done your due diligence? Like, huh? He's like, yeah, I'm afraid so. And I mean, he was really being sincere. He was really being genuine. I said, okay, look, with all due respect, uh, you got to know it is not illegal for you to have the toilets open for customers. You see, he's like, I'm like, it is legal. You are allowed to have the toilets open for customers. Just make sure that people aren't clogged up and we are all wearing our masks. That's all that you have to do. But it doesn't make sense for you to, have the shop open where we can buy bread and like chocolates, and condoms and I don't know why I said condoms. I just want to just like to like add in flavor, but you can't have the shop open, have petrol being poured and paid for, but yet you don't even have a toilet for your customers. Like if you check legislation, it's okay, you can do that. And he's like, I'm like, please see to it that toilet paper and that the toilets are cleaned, you know? So I stepped away, came back, toilets were clean, kind of woke up, you know? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, geez, man, like, sincerely, you know what I mean? So, like, let's just remember, man, like we do have our own human rights. And it's very important, to ask questions. Look, we're not trying to cause riots, like don't cause a riot and not try to like that. I'm saying that's not what we're doing. But it's okay to ask questions to say, okay, why? You gotta ask why. Because when you ask why, then at least then you're able to understand, okay, oh, you see, bafethu, you know, Mandela, de Klerk, verwoed. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Boere, Dakkies. Like we are a hot rocking nation, dude. And now we downplaying ourselves so bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know? So come on, guys. Come man, let's be patriots. And like let's be proud as African. Yeah, I do have the American flag over here, 'cause it's pretty cool, like wearing the American flag and then you're walking around in the hood and shit like that. You know what I mean? You should see all of the Somalians at the like stores, like when I'm there, like with the American flag. They're like, I'm like, no, it's me. Yeah, I'm saying. But anyway, but take heed to what I just said. You know what I'm saying? And comment, subscribe, holla at your boy. I'm Everett Peterson, ladies and gentlemen, and can't wait to be on this journey with you. The book, Reimagining Myself. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at this. Show me some of your books. Holla at your boy. Let's 5G this whole thing up. All right. By the way, this is a pilot's jacket. I went through a phase where now I almost sold this jacket. This jacket is an original, Navy, pilot's jacket, awarded only to the pilots that completed their, Air Force training in World War II. Yeah, they sold the thing, and I just battled. You know what I'm saying? I went from 2,500 to 1.5. Thank God nobody bought it. I mean, I could use the bucks, but to be honest, like wearing this jacket, like like alone, it just gives me a sense of, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all the dough that I need. Holla at your boy. Subscribe, comment, real comments, please. Check you out. See ya.